Hello and welcome to Starfield. Well, we've gone undercover. We're working for the UC, and the idea is we're supposed to try to get ourselves into the Crimson Fleet so that we can take them down. The only thing is, well, we've just caught a break to find out what on earth's happened to Irvin. I mean, Irvin's Barrett's husband. We know he died over like 2 decades ago, but it seems he might have actually been framed for a crime, and we've got evidence which, yeah, apparently we need to go and see a lawyer about this and see if we can actually restore his reputation. So that is where we're actually going to go to Gagarin. Because, I mean, there's obviously something fishy going on there. I mean, paying off a judge, an actual witness disappearing or suddenly recanting their testimony,
hey,
and
you might want this. Ship's released. Let's go.
okay.
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
Well, I mean, don't worry, Barrett. We'll sort this out.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes, wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, you know, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
Then, sounds like a plan. Why don't we actually just go and talk to the lawyer?
Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
Okay, well, to be fair, we're already lost in that we're stuck under the ship. It's a... well, let's just say it is a feature. Because the ship's too big.
Let's stow our stuff fast and get out of here. I'm anxious to see the stars again.
I thought you wanted to clear Irvin's name. I mean, you know, priorities here, I'm just saying. What's a thought? Did I leave any... I don't think I left any... That's not gonna make me feel piratey either. I need to look the part. I need to look like a pirate. I'm just saying. I don't feel like a pirate when I'm wandering around in a... well, I can't say it that way. I'm normally wandering around in a blooming suit. It just doesn't feel right if you're a pirate. Right, let us try and go out through the landing bay. That would make sense to me. To literally just go out the front door, not stand underneath the actual ship. Why on earth did we go there? What were we trying to achieve? In fact, what's even more curious is how the heck did we end up there in the first place?
Something for you.
Oh dear. That's not good. Did you say you had something for me?
Ellie's law office should be nearby. I sent a message saying we were on the way.
Did you say you got something for me?
Oh, right. Almost forgot about it. This is for you.
Ooh, an alien... ooh, I'll have that. I'm not going to complain. Alien scramble. Right, come on.
Man, could I use a vacation?
Okay. I would assume you're supposed to take one, but, you know. Oh, wow. Whose statue's that? That's a cool statue.
Do you have a ship?
You ever read about the early history of spaceflight?
People seem to really like it.
So political.
That's not all right.
So familiar sometimes.
You know who's really to blame?
So it's dedicated to many intrepid explorers who risked their lives.
Gagarin's problems? The Freestar Collective. The UC wins the colony war. None of this ever happens.
Okay.
Why is no one talking about bringing back Max? Said he was fine before Freestar banned him.
Been an uptick in strongly worded graffiti recently.
Terrible. That is just plain terrible. I think there's bigger
Perfect.
problems than graffiti, quite
She
frankly.
said she would be expecting us.
Okay. Speaking of us, where the heck are you? Where does Barrett keep running off to? How did you get here before me, and why is there a... What's all this... What? Never mind, it's your office.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Okay. What do you mean when you say people are avoiding the Gagarin?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
You're kind, Barrett. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
So, you actually handled Urban's case before then?
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
And out of curiosity, has there been any other cases like this?
Not exactly, but similar cases. A corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
So, could we discuss Urban's case then?
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
So, well, why exactly didn't he defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
Oh, wow. What exactly was the judge?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
Well, this is all just all really suspicious and fishy to me. I think we really need to clear his name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
Really? I mean, how is it not enough?
Not on its own, no. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
So basically what you're saying is we need more evidence, but can we actually go to court with it?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
Okay,
In
I'm
order
sure
for
we
me
get
to
more.
go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
So why more?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
Yeah, trouble is we don't have any.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Do you know which mine he worked at by any chance, Barrett?
Not really. All I know is that it's a Hephaestus mine from 20 years ago, somewhere on Gagarin.
I don't have a couple decades to wait for you to search them all, so we'll need to narrow it down.
Okay. So... you're saying to go and find a mine, but surely they would have destroyed any incriminating documents.
Not necessarily. To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
That's true. I mean, we've since found information that was public, essentially, so it might be just sloppy. So, can you point us to where he was assigned?
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a thought. I mean, I did used to work for a mining corporation, Argos Extractors, so maybe I can actually get access to it.
Do you think your Argos extractor's credentials could work? That would be handy.
Barrett, you brought someone with relevant work experience? I admire that.
I'm nothing if not resourceful, Ellie.
If that doesn't work, then maybe talk shop with another worker. See if they can help.
We just need to find the mine where Irvin worked 20-some years ago. How hard could that be?
Let me level with you both. It might not be possible to find enough evidence. But we may as well try, right? At least we'll know one way or another. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
I should still have a key to Irvin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure. The Foundry District isn't too far from here.
Well, it's definitely worth trying. Well, I tell you what, Barrett. As well, let's see if we can check out this apartment first. That might have some. I mean, I would have thought he left some information there. You know, maybe something for you to
My
find.
mom said the other day she's going to ship me off to Neon.
Ooh,
I think that's bad.
that could
Do
be
you have a
interesting.
ship?
Yes, I do. I don't know why you're asking, but I do. But no, I think we want to be over there, don't we?
I hate it
Coming
when
through.
walkways creak.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that doesn't make me feel comfortable either.
They probably never intended for these walkways to... Well, this is it. Irvin's old apartment. Here, use this key.
Okay. It
After
would be
you,
a bit
Captain.
weird breaking in. Yeah, it would be
Now
a
I
bit
get
weird.
why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows. Insufficient power for proper lamps.
Okay.
Oh, he must have been miserable.
I was-
He wrote so much.
well, seeing as he's not around, I mean, I don't feel bad. Ooh. Ooh. That is something I could get away with. Oh, it's a UC one though. Nope. Yeah, I don't think that one would be appropriate either. Let's put that one back on again. I need something else. You don't mind, do you? I mean, I know it's your house, but technically. I mean, you know, it's empty. Oh, jeez. It's been here for like 20 years, but I'm sure it's still, you know, we can do something with it. That's got to go on the out one. That one could go... Nope, that means that one's got to go there. That means that one could go on the... That went there. So let's see, that one goes there, that one goes there. That goes there, so can that fit between those two? Yes, I think that's going to work.
You're done?
Interesting.
Impressive.
I'm more impressed by the fact that these are all locked and you're not complaining. I mean, they are. Yours as well. I mean, so I need one like that one. Oh, foobar. That did not work. Because it needs one, literally. I mean, I could do ones, but that could go anywhere. That could go there. Is there any... Ah, well, that narrows it down, and that can only go on the inner one, so that makes my life easier. Which means I need 2 for there, which would probably force me into using those 2. I mean, that one can go anywhere. Is there anything? So that one... That's a doozy, that. I don't like it when they're all... I mean, that's narrowed that up. That's got to go there. Which means these have got to be those 2. I don't see another... I don't see any other option. So I've got to put those 2 there. That's all that's left, is those 2 there. So is anything that only works on the inside wheel? Or is that too obvious? Oh! I didn't mean to do that. No. So if we do... Right, so that's the inside. So these are the middle ones. So what if we do... I mean, that's a 4-piece, but then I'd be stuck there. So if that... Trouble is, that's either on the outer one or the middle one. You know, if we use... Use that. That's another one. See, that's another one that needs... Grrr. It's got to be that. It's got to be that. Because even if I used that one, I'd be stuck. There isn't one where it's got... Could it? Yeah, we could do that. So we could do that. And which one was it? So there's that and the 2 inner ones. That's the inside, the middle one as well. So that on the middle, and I Yeah, that and that. So that leaves that. Well, no, I've got to use that on the middle. Grr. So that's either the outer or the inner. So if that means that goes on the outer one. I tell you what, let's do that. Kind of reluctant to use the ones first, but oh, hold on. Oh, that's because I moved them, didn't I? Hold on a tick. Where did it all go? It all went wrong. It's all gone wrong. Drat. That could go. Could we use them? Use that and that. No, that wouldn't work. I can only go there, so I need a 3. I could have sworn I had that. Fudgesicles. Right, it was going to be that. Well, that one goes... That's the inner one, plus the 2s. Or it was going to be... Does that not go on the... Can that not go on the outer one? No. So the inner one would be that and 2 1s. Well, where did I find that? Because I'm sure I had something that would work on the... Oh! Fudgesicles. So that won't work. Because I need those 2 points. And that'll only work on there. Oh, this is... It's neither wonder it's expert. Yeah. This is too much hassle. It's probably not worth... Probably nothing worthwhile in it. Wait, what? Hello. What are we doing in the lab? An elevator in here.
Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
Not another safe. My brain's not working. It's gone to sleep. Right, so there's a safe, but it needs a computer. Oh, that would have been a good cope. I'm just saying. Ooh. Wow, this place has really been neglected over 20 years. I'm just saying.
Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later.
Yeah, it's all fallen into decay, but, well, an alien cactus.
Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Find anything helpful to the case, Captain?
No, mate. I thought you were looking at that. I mean, you can't let these plants go to waste. Oh, look at that. You had like a proper watering system for them all. Right, have a look at the computer then. Reminders. Send gift, meet new co-workers, your work contract, blah blah blah, application for hunting. Why would he have an application for a hunting license? Welcome to the team. Assignments. Terminate. So that's interesting. So the case was telling him about eliminating these alpha predators, and that's where it all went wrong. By removing the alpha predators, then they were left with just the ones that grazers, and that caused the problem. But he was actually under instructions to do this. Surely that was his job. Wow, this is ages ago. Okay, unlock the safe. Back the expert lock. Oh, budgicles. Right, so that doesn't work on any. It's a pity I can't just like throw keys away that don't actually work. That would be useful. I'm just saying. Right, so that only works on the outer weights. That makes my life a bit easier. So that's not going to work there or there. So that's only going to work there. So that just leaves twos there. So we may as well do that rather than use up the ones. Right, so that doesn't work anywhere. That one works nowhere either. So that leaves these ones plus the one. So that only works. Okay, so I'll have to use a 1. That 2 won't go anywhere. And then a 1.
Aha! Will you look at that? If we go to town hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
Oh, okay.
Is that Irvin's employment contract?
Yep. I don't know what relevance it is, but I'm sure it's of relevance to someone.
No idea where mine H363 is, but we could search for it at the Foundry database. All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's
much
solid
better
leads.
than liquid or gas leads. That much is evident. It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. What's that you have there? A plant?
Yeah, you mentioned before about plants.
Yes, and it was always a remarkable species with an even more remarkable story.
Right.
I wonder if the same is true for this guy.
So what's the story behind the plant, though?
I'm not sure. It might not even be a plant. It might technically be a fungus. But there's probably a reason why Irvin tried his best to keep it alive. When we get back home, I'll go through some of his research notes. It might tell us something more about this plant. Hopefully it's not poisonous.
Oh, good grief. So how's it managed to survive all this time?
Witchcraft, probably.
Oh, okay.
But if you want a more scientific explanation, I have a couple of theories. It could go through states of hibernation, or draw moisture from the air the way epiphytic plants do. There's also that habitat dish Irvin set up for it, which gave it light and nutrients. Still, I'm not ruling out witchcraft.
Okay, well, anyway, I don't think that's really going to help with the case, to be fair.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Irvin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did. In any event, I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
Okay, yeah, Harvey sounds like a good name.
Then it's unanimous. Okay, The three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
Rightio. So that's interesting. So he was asked as part of his job to actually hunt these predators. I think. Where does this go? I'm curious. Oh. Yeah, he was asked as part of his contract. And I feel obliged to have a look at this. Yeah, I think that was part of his contract to actually hunt predators. Right, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work on anything. Why can't I throw it away? Go with that one. Right, is there anything that only works on the outside wheel? Alright, that could work on any of them. So I feel obliged to use that one up. Probably going that way or that way. That just leaves a 1 or 2. Where was it? That one. Right, so that doesn't work anywhere. And we don't have a 2 going across there. We've got a 4. Which doesn't work anywhere. I've got a lot of ones here that don't work anywhere. How does that work on there? Because it only leaves a 1 that don't have a 1. Right, so that doesn't work anywhere. That could work there. So that could work there. So I need a 3. Aha. Aha.
That was fast.
Ah. Ha ha ha. I am so glad I found that then. His foundry passcode. So even if I can't get it, I've got his passcode. Ooh, second time's a charm. Right, come on, Barrett. We need to be heading over there, methinks. So we've got to head over to the town hall or whatever that is. Find out about his hunting license, because he applied for one. And I'm wondering if he gave a
Watch your step.
a legitimate
Easy to
reason
take
for
a
it.
sudden trip around here.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. That could be a long
There's the
fall.
foundry computer.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Damn Dangerous's account. Ooh. View my assignments. Oh. Request denied. The Foundry does not support Argos extractor resources. No. Let's go back in again. View my paychecks. Oh, I've got a paycheck due. Oh, 1,000 credits. Cool. View my paychecks. Report an incident. No. Right. Irvin. No work. Download coordinates to H363. So that's where he worked. Irvin. View my paychecks. Oh, fine. Ooh, let's not go there. Yeah, we've already got that anyway. Right, come on. So,
The Garden's not an easy place to live. Nice to
Okay.
finally be getting some
Right, let's go over here because I want to find out about this here hunting license.
Well, this town hall has seen that.
Right, town hall. Closed for innovations, applications, mining permit, contractor license. So your permit is still valid. Okay. Application. Hunting license. Urban sponsor. So he was sponsored by the corporation. So we've now got proof of at least that part of him going after these predators by the looks of it.
The hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus after all. Ellie will be very interested to see this. Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Yeah, well, let's go and search for the mine, see if we can find anything.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Righty-ho. I mean, I think it's better to do that before we go and talk to our lawyer friend, because I may as well bring everything. Bring everything we can find. That would make more sense.
Careful. This place was shuttered 20 years ago. But it might have new tenants now.
So now you're telling me.
The fragility and tenacity of life on any planet is truly astounding. I mean, at any moment a calamity could happen. But consider the countless near extinction.
You got me a tad concerned here, you know, Barrett. Whoa!
Did someone order extra Barrett?
Oh, that was you!
I've done this. Old-fashioned. Ow! Why?
I didn't hit you!
I've got some time to kill.
When did I hit you? Unless it's the splash damage again from this gun, because Sam was complaining about it. Let's scan that. That's a pity. Oh, what's that over there? Mine. Oh! Could get away with that. I could get away with that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wear... No, I can't get away with that. It's a mining suit. I thought it was going to get me that stuff. You need to be careful with that thing, I'm just saying. You really need to be careful with that gun. Better still up. I need to find you a better gun. Otherwise we're going to have serious problems. There's more of them out there, apparently. Causing mischief. Right, come on. Let's go in there anyway. We'll search for evidence. See if we can find anything, because there might be more in here about what exactly he was doing. Ooh! Holy smokes! I did not expect.
Wild alien pie recipe, is it?
There's more of them. I'm just saying.
Hello.
That was not what I expected. As in to find those things inside. Urban cutters. Oh, hell, what's that? Comms building key. Oh, a potato. Could always do with a potato. I'm not going to say no to a potato. I think I've already got them, to be fair, but you never know, just in case I don't. Oh, miner's journal. No, there's nothing in there. Right, come on, let's keep going. Oh, hang on. Right, we're gonna have to go down, down, deeper and down. Or maybe up. Yeah, we'll go up and then we'll go down. Where is it? I can hear something, unless it's outside. Might be outside, Barrett. Keep my fingers crossed that it's outside. That's not giving me a warm, fuzzy feeling, Barrett. I'm just saying. Holy moly.
Nice. Scanned data can be fairly valuable.
What the heck? Okay. That might be an elevator going down, but...
This looks promising. This looks like administration.
Yeah.
Records. Bingo.
Ultramags, frag grenade. Oh yeah, remind me not to give you... Oh, it doesn't matter, it's a gun you got this doing. Never mind. Never mind. Right, what can I find here? Mine status, decommissioned, employees... Helgi, oh yes. Conducting studies... There! His contract was to terminate local predators in order to assist Dr. Helgi with an environmental study. Memos. So the mine was commissioned. Seriously? So they brought that doctor on board. Okay. Then they went through extraction phase 2. Ah. Gases are escaping through the layers at a higher rate. Then they've got found a flock of creatures dead outside. They don't know why. Volatile gases. Reached critical level. Security. Starting to burn predators, okay. The dead bodies. Predators. So then they start getting problems with predators. Yeah, one up. Okay. Irvin's contract is over. Okay, so that didn't specifically say... Oh, there it is. Welcome, Irvin. So Irvin was then hired to kill off predators. Well, just one of the predators. And that's when so basically his job was done. Then after that, he then quit, blaming ethics. So he's quit long after Irvin left. And then the place was sealed. Admin. Ooh, possibilities. 2 on one, 1 on another. That's a possibility there. That could work. Well, which one did I just pick? Drat. So that only works on the inner wheel. Right, so that one and that one doesn't work anywhere. That will work on the inner wheel. So it looks like, to me, it looks like things were going bad. So they then hired Irvin to find out about these predators. So Helgi's research. Okay, so we've got access to somebody's Irvin.
All right. Now let's go find Irvin and Helgi's lab stations.
Yeah, so it seems that things have gone pear-shaped and they've blamed Irvin for it as an excuse, and well, of course, there was nothing he could do, because by that stage he died. I think he died during the war, but there was nothing he could do, and if he wanted to. Right, so this is the foreman's computer. Foreman's log. 13 dead. Wowzers. And then they've hit some sort of nest. Ooh. Caseless 50s. Right, tell you what.
The evidence we found so... Let's rearrange some things here.
Right. I am going to give you those, because you were going bonkers a minute ago. So that one will do 30. I mean, the micro gun is a bit too much. So at the moment he's using that, but it's causing explosions, which is a bit embarrassing. That's not bad. Fire rate. $160 versus, let's give him, oh, fudgesicles. So I need to give him 50s. Or do I have any? I mean, that's 0.5 O's. Right, 0.5 O's. Right, so have you got any 0.5 O's? No. I think it's that one. Right, what else have we given you? 11s. Right, let's give you an 11 then.
Okay. Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, seems like we're onto something, because I don't think... I certainly don't think Irvin was involved in anything. I think it's a case of he got framed for it. Right, so that goes there. That means there's a 2... probably there. So that's got to go somewhere. I think I was getting optimistic there. What's in here? Is there any sort of food in here? Despite the fact that the place has been shut down for a long while. I mean, ooh. I don't think I should be eating toast after all this time, but I think I feel obliged, you know. Ooh, take that. They're chunks ones. I'm not overly impressed by the chunks ones. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong. Putting everything into a little chunk, that's quite clever, that is. Right, so I think we need to take an elevator down, but I think they dug too deep. Everything went pear-shaped, or started getting these predators, so they got Irvin into, well, basically investigate, well, basically hunt a predator or more or something. I'm assuming it's the ones we're up against at the moment, actually. So the gas, from what I could tell, had already escaped anyway. So I don't think you can blame Irvin for that. He turned up after that problem started. Marshmallows. Right. I'm not going to eat that stuff, not after all this time. What is... Oh, I've got plenty of aluminum. I knew a plum might still be going. I might still be able to get away with a plum. I'm just saying. There's at least one computer terminal over there. Metabolic agents. I don't think I need that. Nickel. Oh, so this is Irving's. Archive memos, right. Experimental results. Apex Predators. Poison Planet. Ah, so Irvin. Irvin's actually was the one. Yes, because I remember Irvin, he kind of like was the one who was complaining originally. So he's asked the doctor about that. About these gases.
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see.
Okay.
Seems like they evacuated quick. Sure, just let me move some things around.
Yeah, I need you to use a different gun, mate, because otherwise things are going to get a bit embarrassing. Right, so you equip that one. Switch that one.
Gagarin has seen some better days.
I want to still poke around because there's another... That doesn't sound good.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. Probably should find out because at some point they'll come and get us anyway. But... So this is a computer. Head geologist's log. Yeah, so they ended up with a cave in as well. Oh, credits. Huh. Right, I'm gonna go down the stairs and... Come on, Barrett. credits. Always do with credits. Shotgun shells. Shrapnel grenade. Won't say no to that. Ooh.
Well, they don't need it now.
No, they don't. I do, though. Looks like there might be stuff in there. I'm just saying. Right, so if we can't do that one, so that one. So I can go there. So that leaves a 3 there, I suspect. That one goes nowhere. That one's the inner. And that one's the middle one. So I'll have to use up a 1. Right, so that one will work on the inside. So that's got to be there. Leaves an one there. Yeah, I'm going to sell that stuff. I was hoping for something a bit more exciting. I'm just saying. I can hear something skittering about, Barrett. You need to keep your eyes peeled.
Lights are on down here.
Oh, you've got your friend on, have you? Just want to see if there's anything else, because there's another terminal I need to look through. The actual doctors, because that might give me more information. I mean, I think we've got what we need, but I just feel as we need to see that other. Yeah, I need to see that other.
Bam! You're welcome, everyone.
These are pretty brutal.
I know it's not uncommon for them to leave office.
This does not give me a warm, fuzzy feeling being here. I don't know about you, Barrett, but I do not like it here.
I know it's not. Do this all day long. Incoming!
Oh, jeez, please.
You aren't ready for this, but I am. Have fun!
Seriously? Who's throwing the grenades around? Seriously? This is not funny. Hang on.
More where that came from.
Yeah. What the heck are you shooting? Seriously, dude, what are you shooting?
I've done this 1,000 times.
Well, that's all well and good, but what are you shooting? Alright. I'll let you off. I didn't see that. There's all the, probably all the sparkly lights in the way. That's my excuse anyway, I mean, you know.
Smells weird.
Weird's an understatement. It smells horrible.
This must be healthy.
Right, so there's the other. So this must be the doctor's terminal. This is, I think, what I'm looking for. Studies. Right. Ecosystem collapse. Biochemical. Ah, right. So the chemicals released from the mines are 95% of the responsibility. Okay. Apex predators. Hang on a minute, what was that? That's used exclusively by the soil microbes. And the microbes... And without those, the entire ecosystem would be collapsing. Ooh, jeez Louise. And then he resigned based on the ethics. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Seems like Helgi tried to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations dating back before Irvin's time, and Hephaestus just ignored him.
Yes, I think they commissioned Irvin to try and... Ooh. I think they commissioned him.
I know what we need. Yeah. Exactly.
Because I'm wondering, is it a case of they suspected it was the predators causing the problem? So that's why they hired Irvin. Get a predator and find out, you know, in his research, to help him with his research. Of course, he went out and did that, and then... Hold on. Ow!
Twinsies!
Oh, you brought your friend along, didn't you? Yeah.
Whoa, that was messier than I thought it would be.
So he then did his job, he left. So Irvin was finished. That was his job done. Yeah, his job was now complete, so he then left. But of course the doctor comes along and says, actually it turns out it's because of this
presentation of me.
it's because of the mining work. And then to get out of that, they'll put the blame on Irvin, saying that it was to do with him killing all the predators, and it had nothing to do with that anyway. That's darn stupid. Yeah, that's like... Oh, there's the queen there. Behind you. Might be focus on the queen now. I'm just saying. We're trying. Just taking a while to reload the gun. We're almost there. Keep shooting, Barrett. We'll get there eventually. I didn't.
I wonder if those things moved in after Hephaestus left, or if these things chased them out.
Are you saying these aren't the predators that he was actually hunting? What the heck? To be honest, I'm not sure if I want to be down here, quite frankly. Huh. Yeah, I think they went to pin the blame on Irvin long after he'd left. What's interesting though is how the heck do I get out of here? Ooh, lots of that. We want to be going this way. Yeah, in case pin it on Irvin, then Well, long after he's left, I'm assuming. I mean, how do you sort of like... How do you take on a big corporation? Which makes me wonder who the witness was then. I mean, was he bored out? Was he pressured? We shall have to find out, I think. I wonder if this witness is still around then. I mean, either way, we'll see what Ellie says. But that is interesting, because we've now got evidence, because we've got notes from quite a few people, I think. Point the finger. Why am I coming in here? Oh, it could go up there. Hang on a minute. Do you not come through here? Right, let's head back to there then. Yeah, colour me intrigued now. How do we get that evidence and use that against Hephaestus, assuming the mining corporation still exists? I'm assuming it's big enough that, you know, any impact on them won't have major repercussions on everybody else. Right, so we need to go back and chat with her then. Oh, fudgesicles. Ship's too big. It's always fun, put it that way. It's always
This
fun.
whole planet smells weak.
I've got weirder problems, if you don't mind my saying. Right, I'm gonna have to go out the old-fashioned way. Have a chat with her. And then we'll find out, hopefully. Hopefully she can say, yes, you've got enough evidence. Let's bring these people down. Before I do that, let me put them out bits and pieces in here. Right, let's do that. Right, we'll go for a wander, then we'll go... Seriously? Things are getting just thrown about in this place. Half-eaten food just left lying around. You have to question whether it was such a good idea hiring these people. I mean, although maybe I should have put up signs like, you know, keep the place tidy. Good grief, they're just like, everything's getting left all lying all over the place. Right, hello again, Barrett. Right, so her office is up some stairs somewhere. It's right all the way over there.
Organizational protocol. Controlled chaos active.
What? That's an interesting protocol. Did he say control chaos or controlled chaos? As in, is he meant to cause chaos or is he meant to prevent it? I'm confused.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it.
I don't know if Barrett is, but...
Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Well, how about you tell her, Barrett? I mean, it's your case. I mean, this is all to do with Irvin.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, 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 pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose.
What?
Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Oh. Why is it a problem? I mean, 20 years, I've got a horrible feeling you're going to tell me he's not around.
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all. He
Oh.
was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can, too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses, too, while you're looking for him.
Yeah, that kind of makes
I'm
sense.
glad
actually.
you're taking it in stride. It's just, for a case with this much science, we need the man who wrote the claims to back them up. Maybe even explain it in layman's terms.
I mean, can we go to court without him?
We could, but I think we'd lose the case, bluntly. We can verify these documents are real, but Hephaestus can counter by attacking Helgi's character.
Oh,
They'll
right.
label him a disgruntled employee and then find a dozen independent scientists to confirm Irvin was at fault. But with Helgi in court, he can explain the science and help me challenge any countering theories during cross-examination.
Got ya. Well, I mean, it's just a relatively... Can't be that big of a town, surely we can find
You
him.
might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
Okay, no pressure. I did not want to do that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of maybe I'm going to have to provide a... Well, maybe a Merlot might help solve the problem here. But yeah, that's interesting. We've got to find the original witness.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.